It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
From White House Rupert Field on the campus of Steinert High School, we welcome you to the Softball Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals here on WBCB, where this afternoon a pair of familiar foes will get together to do battle once again as the number 8 seed Lawrence Cardinals take on the top-seeded Steinert Spartans. And a pleasant good afternoon to everybody. Alongside the 4-time Hall of Famer Rich Fisher, I'm Jordan Hirsch. We're going to get to the third member of our broadcast crew. We're going to get to Riley Mahalik in just a little bit. But Fish, these two teams now very familiar with one another. This is the third time they've met in the last 23 days. Steinert has gotten a pair of Mercy Rule victories over Lawrence already. But this Cardinals offense, you got to watch out for them because they can score a lot of runs. They're the CVC's #1 offense this season. Ellie Miller is going to have to be on her game once again for Steinert if she wants to get the Spartans back into the Central Jersey Group 3 semis.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, and Ellie Miller has just been dominating against the Cardinals. And, yeah, you're right. I mean, the top of Lawrence's lineup is as good as any with Hope Lestitian, Grace Taliska, Madison Spidieri, Ellie Hager, and Amelia Pisciuta. I mean, that's as good as it gets. And yet, in 11 innings of work against them, Miller has allowed 4 hits and 1 unearned run and struck out 16. She's just been outstanding in her first full year of high school pitching. Just a wide array of pitches and a changeup that gave the Cardinals fits in their first meeting. You know, and Jordan, you're usually the numbers man. I'm going to throw some numbers out at you right now. Counting Tuesday's win over Pemberton, all right, Steinert is a mind-boggling 50-4 in state tournament games in the last 9 seasons. In the previous 9 campaigns, they've won a Tournament of Champions, 5 Group 3 titles, 8 Central Jersey titles, and reached 7 state finals. It gets even better. In 6 seasons under Jen Melker, they are 32-3 in state games. Obviously, the 3 straight state titles, 4 Central Jersey titles, 5 trips to the sectional championship game. And during this run of 19 straight state wins, they've outscored opponents 149-26 and have only played 4 one-run games. So this has all been done with the team's 3 seniors, Mia Pope, Bianca Walsh, and Ellie Miller, all contributing all 4 seasons. And those 3 are hungry to do this again. And, you know, the Cardinals are... Look, the Cardinals are coming into this game just wanting to show they can compete with the champs. Obviously, they'd like to win, but to do that, they have to figure out a way to keep it close and maybe try to steal it at the end. And the pressure there falls on the freshman, Amelia Pisciuta. You know, she's brand new to this whole thing, and she's going against the state champs. She's got to try to figure out how to keep those bats quiet, and the offense has to figure out how to attack Miller. You know, perhaps seeing Miller for the 3rd time could help the Cardinals. We'll have to see. If anyone is worried about Steinert looking past the team that had already beat twice, just look at their win on Tuesday. The Spartans were heavily favored to beat Pemberton, but it didn't roll over. They scored 10 runs in the first inning en route to a 20-0 victory. I'll repeat what I said in the CVC tournament, Jordan. At the risk of repeating myself, I will admit I'm repeating myself. Lawrence is a team built to win in the future. Steinert is a team built to win right now. We've seen upsets can happen in the tournament, but this would be a monumental one if the Cardinals could pull it off. And whoever wins, they'll be going on to play the winner of the Ewing Colts Neck game next Tuesday.
Well, and just like that, Fish, I have no numbers left for the remainder of this broadcast.
Sure you do.
Well, it's going to be a broadcast brought to you by Capital Health System, the Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, the New Jersey Education Association, Kessel Dermatology, Saul Funeral Homes, the Trenton Thunder, D. Lorenzo's The Berg, now open in Hamilton, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Haldeman Ford, the Hamilton Township Education Association, and the Trentonian. When we come back, we'll get to lineups and first pitch, and we'll bring in the third member of our broadcast crew, former Notre Dame standout Riley Mahalik, on the other side of this break on WBCB.
Isn't she the insider anymore?
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema.
I saved you that one.
Back here from Steinert, and we're underway as Ellie Miller got into the circle quickly, and she delivers a first pitch to Hope Lestitian. Kind of a check swing that time for the Lawrence leadoff batter. Second pitch is down low. It's a ball and a strike.
It's almost like a national anthem when this game starts. We all have to stand up so we can see over the fence.
1-1. Lestitian flips this one into left field, and that's down for a base hit. And a nice job by the leadoff batter for Lawrence getting on base. The leadoff single, and just the fifth hit that they've gotten against Ellie Miller this season. It'll bring up Grace Telichka.
Yeah, what a great way to start for Lawrence, a team that struggled against his pitcher. Get a hit on the first time up on a nice little slap.
Ellie Miller comes into this game a 1.25 ERA, number one in the CVC this season. 27 walks and 183 strikeouts this year. And if she's able to collect 4 on the afternoon, that would be 300 for her career.
Riley, did you ever go against Ellie Miller, ever hit against her?
I don't think I have. I think that when I was a senior, I didn't hit. But when I was a junior, I don't think we faced her.
Yeah, Simonka was mostly pitching then.
Yes.
Yeah, well, she was pitching when you were a senior too, actually. But every now and then they gave Ellie a start.
I think when we played them my senior year in the Mercer County tournament, she came in for relief for them.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't face her then.
Count now 1-2 on Grace Telichka, who's been red hot, riding a 6-game hit streak in which she's 8 for 20 with a triple, 2 RBIs, and 10 runs. 2 for 14 all time though against Steinert is Telichka, and she's down on strikes for the first out.
There's a blustery wind blowing here at Steinert all of a sudden. Blowing kind of right in our faces, so I guess you would think it's a wind blowing from right field to left field.
Well, now Madison Spiteri, the catcher, digs in. Taking a look at the rest of this lineup that Jeff Shatton put together. Ellie Hager bats cleanup, followed by Amelia Pachuta, the pitchers, third baseman Zoe Hartman. The bottom 3, Gabby Yarrow, Danielle Navias, and Jadid Leonardo. The count 0-1 here on Madison Spiteri for the Cardinals. Spiteri this season hitting .542, ranked 2nd in the CVC in batting average.
Yeah, this 3-4-5 is as good as it gets. I mean, and it's 2 freshmen and a sophomore, so, or is it 2 sophomore and a freshman? I forget. Either way, they're going to be around for a while.
1-1 is hit pretty well out to left field, and it's dropped off the glove of Lindsay Slyzak. Lestitian had to hold up near first, so she's going to stay at second. And an E7, and all of a sudden the Cardinals now with 2 on and 1 out in the top of the first. And here comes Ellie Hagers, the CVC's biggest power threat.
That is not something you see often with Steinert, is a defensive miscue. They're usually pretty tight when it comes to fielding the ball. I don't know if maybe Swyzak, if the wind was playing some games with it and she was having trouble judging it. But Ellie Miller now, the stoic one, as she's called by Jen Melker, is going to have to use that stoicism to get out of this.
When these two teams met in the first round of this tournament in 2024, the Cardinals did get out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning. That one's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That game was actually tied at 2 in the 5th before Steinert scored 6 unanswered runs. 1-1 from Miller. Swing and a miss. Hager comes into this game on a 5-game hit streak in which she's gone deep twice, tripled twice, and doubled twice.
Well, Miller getting ahead here, and that's big when you're in these kind of situations.
And Hager goes down swinging. So already 2 strikeouts for Miller. She's 2 away now from 300 for her career. Runners hold it first and second, and here comes the pitcher, Amelia Pachuta, a chance to help her own cause early on. Pachuta is a .548 hitter, which is number 1 in the CVC. These two, the top 5 in this Lawrence lineup features the top 2 in the conference in batting average.
Yeah, a lot of good fresh. Right, do the players just keep getting better and better?
It seems like it. It's so cool to watch some of these young athletes to just be able to continue to grow and get better. I know some of these Steiner girls, seeing them just getting older and playing at this level, like, it's so cool, but I love seeing how good the upcoming talent is in those younger grades.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Count a ball and 2 strikes here on Pachuta. Cardinals come off an 8-5 win over Hopewell Valley, the 9 seed in the first round of this tournament. Miller is 1-2, is up and away, and the count goes even.
Here's where you got to watch for that changeup. She likes to throw that. Batters are sitting on that fastball, and she pulls that string.
2 on, 2 out, the 2-2. Popped up and back over the Steinert dugout. With this wind, I think I just saw Toto fly by.
Yeah, you look good.
Cardinals looking for their first trip to the semifinals since 2012, and that was when it was just the group tournaments.
Nice to see Coach Shatton waving over to Riley here.
I know.
Just outside 3-2.
They're all cringing. We thought you were gone. You're not pitching again, are you? All right, big pitch here.
Runners will be off from first and second. And Pachuta takes down low, ball 4. They're loaded. And here comes Zoe Hartman to the ditch. Bit of a shaky start for Ellie Miller in the circle.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Well, she should be out of it, but errors happen. Riley's shaking her head. Yeah, they do.
Seen plenty of them this week.
Yeah, right?
First pitch to Hartman, bounces in there. It's 1-0. Hartman in her sophomore season comes into this one hitting .281. Went 1 for 3 in the first round against Hopewell Valley. 0 for 4 against Steinert in 2 games this year. That one's at the knees, 1-1.
She's happy to get that call. You go down 2-0 with the bases loaded.
Cardinals looking to strike early. Ground ball towards first, fielded by Maddie Milton. She'll take it to the bag, and Ellie Miller escapes trouble in the first. The bases were loaded, but Miller strands all 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Still no score. Steinert Spartans coming up to bat when we come back on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers great cosmetic dermatology featuring the latest technology in cosmetics, including Morpheus 8 for skin tightening and scars, ultraviolet A and B light treatment for psoriasis, eczema, and itching. Kessel Dermatology now offers Genesis and XLV laser treatments for wrinkles, facial discoloration, scars, and hair removal. Kessel Dermatology provides Botox and fillers. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. You can visit their website, saulfuneralhomes.com, to learn more. And just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships, as well as multi-game packs, are on sale now for the 2026 season. Ellie Miller got out of a bases-loaded jam in the top of the first, and now her counterpart, Amelia Pachuta, will go to work against a Steinert lineup that looks like this, leading it off the shortstop, Mia Pope, then pitcher Ellie Miller, and the second baseman, Bianca Walsh. Those seniors stacked at the top of Jen Melker's order. Catcher Francesca Castellano bats cleanup, then it's the first baseman, Maddie Milton, and third baseman, Aaliyah O'Neill. The bottom three, the center fielder, Danica Spack, designated player, Victoria Poppert, batting ninth, and playing left field is Lindsay Swizak. Going up against freshman Amelia Pachuta, 4-2 this year with a 6.70 ERA in 31 1/3 innings. She's walked 37, struck out 38. Free passes have been a problem for both Cardinals pitchers this year.
Yeah, yep. So Riley, we got Mia Pope coming up. I know you faced her. What makes her such a good hitter, such a challenge to try to get out?
She just has a way of being very pesky in the box. She can foul off a lot of pitches. She can just make things happen very quickly as well. So she can have those long at-bats, or she can make the most of the first pitch that she gets. And I think that that's what makes her such a tough at-bat, and she was one of those players, so even though she was younger than me when I faced her, I had so much respect going against her.
Yeah, she can frustrate you, can't she?
Absolutely.
As a hitter. Yeah, and she's fast.
Yes.
So
she just has a way of making things happen.
Yep. That's what you want in a leadoff hitter.
Yep.
That one's fouled away. It's quickly 0-2 on Pope. And that's the thing with Mia Pope, right? Not a real big power threat. She just always seems to find those holes and poke balls through the infield.
The thing about her, though, she's a lefty. She doesn't slap ball that much. She really just tries to hit tall fields and pull the ball. You know, do you remember her slapping much as a youngster?
No, I don't remember too much, no.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing her do it that much.
Well, she comes into this game hitting .410, which by her standards are struggling, considering she's been over 500 or at 500 each of her first 3 seasons. And she whistles this one over our heads. We strategically placed Riley for this game, putting her in front of me and you, Fish. That way if a ball does come our way.
Well, actually, we got Barb in front of Riley, so we have another person that could take the brunt.
1-2 is up high. Well, Barbara's sitting down, so I don't think that she's really in a zone where she's got to be watching out for line drives. Riley, on the other hand,
got to be heads up over here.
Got to protect us. 2-2 to Pope. Up high, 3-2, and right here, to your point, Riley, she goes down 0-2, and now just pesky. She's worked the count back full.
Exactly. Finds a way to get the count back in her favor.
Yep, and when you're a freshman, that can really get frustrating.
Yes.
Full count pitch is driven in the air, deep center field, back goes Telichka, and that one is gone! Mia Pope starts the day with a solo shot, and so much for her not being a power threat. It's 1-0 Steinert.
And unless Steinert hit any home runs against Pemberton, that's only their 3rd home run this year. Madison Milton with the other 2. And wow, she just crushed that opposite way, left center field. That ball had some good carry to it.
It's the first home run of Mia Pope's career. It's the 5th for the Steinert Spartans this season. Ellie Miller now digs in. She went deep against Pemberton.
They must have hit a few against Pemberton.
So 1-0 Steinert, and now Amelia Pachuta will have to dial it back in out there on the circle.
Well, Ryan, I got to think that's really frustrating, getting ahead 0-2 and then giving up a home run.
Yeah. Yes, more than anything.
And the task does not get any easier facing Miller, who's been on base in all 22 games she's hit in. She was 2 for 4, a home run, and a career-high 7 RBIs against Pemberton in the first round. That's what happens when you bat behind Mia Pope, right?
Yeah, for sure.
She hadn't had an RBI since May 5th, actually, which is when these two teams met in the regular season. She got all of those back, made up for lost time, and then some on Tuesday.
Yeah, well, she doesn't get RBIs. Bianca Walsh does, so it's just it's a tough lineup to go against.
3-0 offering is in there on the inside corner, 3-1. I'll tell you what, Mia Pope with that home run, she sliced it through the pretty vicious wind that's blowing in from right field. That's no cheapie that she got.
Yeah, but if it's blowing in, doesn't that mean it's sort of blowing towards left field?
That's inside ball 4. I mean, the way it seems like it's blowing right in our face,
yeah,
which means it's blowing towards third. The wind it looked like kind of push it a little more towards left field.
Yeah.
But it was pretty much straight away
good
center.
Hit. Yeah, it was still a well struck ball.
Well, here comes Bianca Walsh. 5 for 5 outing against Lawrence. She was our player of the game when these two teams met in the CVC quarterfinals.
Yeah, and then when I asked her if she had to have 5 hits before, she goes, I don't know. I said, how could you not know that?
This one's grounded right to short. Lestitian up with it, flip to the bag for 1, and Walsh too speedy, they can't turn 2.
That's got to be good for Pachu to at least get an out here after the home run and a walk.
Just to put a bow on that Bianca Walsh story, I did go back and look, and yes, that was the first time she collected 5 hits in
I
her
did
career.
too. I went back and looked too. I mean, she only had 4 like once, I think once. So she did say if she had to guess, she would guess she didn't. It's a good guess.
This is Francesca Castellano behind 0-1. She was 2 for 2 with a double and 3 RBIs in the first round. 13 for 28 in 9 Central Jersey Group 3 tournament games in her career. She's gotten at least 1 hit in all of them. She lines this one foul right off the gate in front of the Steinert dugout.
Going back to that home run, that's just even more compliments to Steinert, thinking about those numbers, how they have limited home runs on the season. For them to be able to produce the numbers offensively that they do without having all that home run power is just, I think, even more impressive.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they like to. It's like what we were talking about at the Notre Dame baseball game. They always talk about passing the bat, and you know, one guy gets on, the next one gets on, and they like to build rallies.
Yes.
And then keep them going.
And from the top of the lineup especially, that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
That one sailed to the backstop, and Walsh is going to take second on the wild pitch. Yeah, what Steinert does to pretty much every team that they've played is it's always like that big inning, right, where it just seems like you can't get that third out. This team just continues to produce. And they do it, like you mentioned, Riley, without much power, just a lot of line drives, pepper the outfielders.
Yeah, they're fun. It's fun to watch.
Just like that, that's a base hit into right field. Walsh will get the wave. Here's the throw. It's on one hop. And Walsh
she dropped it.
Oh, she dropped it. You're right. Man, the home plate umpire was about ready to make the out call, but Madison Spiteri couldn't hang on to the ball behind home plate. And it's 2-0 Steinert on the single from Castellano.
Credit to the ump, too, for not bringing her up. He waited to see if she would hold on to the ball. And unfortunately for the Cards, she didn't. What a strong throw from Gabby Yaros from out in right field. That was right on the button.
Yeah, and Yaros is one of those players who doesn't get a whole lot of action, at least throughout this season, getting the start here in the Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals.
For the Spartans,
Jeff Shatton's having a word with the home plate umpire.
Milton.
Looks like everything's going to stay status quo. Maybe just thinking that the ball could have been knocked out of her glove by Walsh, but
Maybe.
it's the only thing that I could think of for that situation.
I mean, that could have given Pachuta a real lift, too. You know, I mean, she's kind of scuffling here, and if you could have gotten that big defensive play.
Milton takes high. It's 1-0. Maddie Milton, the first baseman, batting 5th today. 8 for 23 since May the 6th. 3 doubles and a triple in that span, and 8 RBIs. Milton this season hitting very well, just like many of her other teammates. 333 to be exact.
Yep.
Which is actually below the team average of 351.
Yeah. Well, she's a freshman. She started out really high, and then she leveled off to 333, but she stayed right around there.
Oh, Kyle.
Weeks.
The Trentonian camera guy, Kyle Franco, Trentonian sports director, I guess I should give him his title. He went to make that play, and he didn't even get his hand on it. I expect better from Kyle, especially sitting down courtside at all the Rider basketball games. Basketballs come his way. This one's lined towards center. Telichka on the run, reaches and can't grab it.
Just out of her reach.
That's going to allow Milton to pull into second. And it's the courtesy runner, Olivia Whalen, sliding into third. And Steinert already on top 2-0, looking for more. Now with 2 in scoring position and still 1 down at the top of the first.
For the Spartans, number 30, Aaliyah O'Neill.
Now it's the third baseman, Aaliyah O'Neill, comes into this one, a 267 hitter. She's actually gone hitless in 3 straight games. First time she's done that since the Central Jersey Group 3 tournament last year. Has never gone 4 straight without a hit for her career. For those of you who like prop bets.
Who like what?
Who like prop bets
Yeah.
for Steinert softballs, this one's rolled foul. The wind is blowing over my water bottle that has water in it.
Here, buddy, you can use mine.
Fish's water bottle is more
Mine's
full.
still
He's a little
full,
less
yeah.
hydrated than I am.
I don't have my water pitcher again today. I could have helped with that. Again, I know.
Jeez, you're really slumping.
Down now, 2 balls and a strike here on O'Neill. Well, Steinert coming off that 20-0 win in the first round over Pemberton. They took care of the Hornets in 4 innings. 13th shutout of the season for them, and the 5th straight shutout for Steinert in a Central Jersey Group 3 game.
That's amazing.
O'Neill takes down low. It's 3-1. Yeah, Katie Samanka last year did not allow a run in this sectional tournament.
Wow.
Steinert outscoring their opponents 49-0 in the Central Jersey Group 3 playoffs since last year, and that one is about 6 inches foul and went right between Olivia Whalen and Jen Melker.
Yeah, keep it on that side of the fence. We're not in the getting out of the way.
Yeah, because if it was on this side of the fence, it would not have gone between both of us. It might have pinballed off both of us.
Hey, let me tell you something. If it comes to me, I'll look worse than Kyle Franco did. I'll bail, I'll dive on the ground.
That's low ball 4. And it's the second walk of the inning allowed by Pachuta. And the bases are now full of Spartans with still only 1 down for Danica Spack and a chance for a 7-hole hitter to drive in some runs.
Danica Spack.
And if you're Steinert, you want to keep this going. You don't want to let them sort of get out of it with nothing more than 2 runs. Because in a way, right, can't that spark you even though you give up 2 runs? If you get out of a bases loaded 1-out situation, you kind of feel like you gained a little momentum for your team.
I'd say so. I think that, I mean, despite the runs that have already scored, I think if you're able to limit the damage going forward, then that can be a huge motivation for maybe the team offensively, but for you going back out in that second inning to know that you can get out of those situations.
Yeah, exactly.
Danica Spack, 2 for her last 22. Those 2 hits came against Lawrence on May the 5th. That's outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Spack's a player who could certainly use a big hit right here. She takes an off-speed pitch in there on the inside corner.
I was a little late with that call. I thought that was a ball.
It's a nice spot for Pachuta to dial up the off-speed right there. And now looking to finish off Spack and pick up her first strikeout. Slap down the left field line. Leonardo can't grab it, but it's in foul territory, and we'll do it again. I think we might get one today, guys. The way some of these balls are coming a little close to us through this first inning.
Nah, we're fine.
But we know we can't count on Kyle now to protect us.
No, yeah. We need a new bouncer.
Another 2-2 to Spack, and she hits this one foul. Maybe about 3 or 4 feet over our heads and to the right. Kyle wanted no part of that one.
For those of you tuning in, we're announcing Kyle Franco Day.
2-2.
Ooh.
Just outside.
Ooh.
Good eye that time from Danica Spack.
Yeah.
I like that spot.
Yeah, I mean, geez, a 1-2 pitch. Oh, it was a 2-2 pitch. Yeah, I agree. I'm surprised she was able to not pull the trigger on that.
This time she does. It's rolled up the middle for a base hit. This is going to drive home 2 more, and it goes right under Telichka's glove. In fact, it will clear the bases. Spack pulls into third. Steinert pouring it on early. It's 5-0. 2 RBIs, single E8.
Absolutely.
The unofficial scorer, Jordan Hirsch.
No, that's official. We're making that official.
Well, now though, Fish, if we do have any discrepancies in how we decide to score this game, we do have an unbiased third party. Although Riley might be a little biased and instead try not to give the offense any love.
That's true.
No bias here. Just watching some good softball, no bias.
This is exactly the way Steinert had hoped to begin this one. This is how the Spartans have done it, right? They don't mess around, especially early on in these tournaments.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do. You want to, you know, you don't want to give a team a chance to think that they have a chance. You want to kind of take the heart out of them right away, right? Even if you're the favorite, you don't want to mess around.
Yeah, you never want to let a team hang around for too long, especially after a first inning where they did have some base runners.
Right.
Just being able to come out in this first inning and strike in this big way, that's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, because now you have the letdown of not scoring in the top of the first, followed by this in the bottom, and that's tough. That's a tough thing to deal with.
Especially for a young group.
Right.
Count here, 2 balls and no strikes on Victoria Poppert, who hit her first home run of the season in the CVC final, a win over Allentown for Steinert. Poppert had 3 home runs in the first 5 games of her freshman year, and that home run against Allentown last week was her first since.
Steinert has now outscored its opponent 15-0 in the first inning so far, and they're not done yet.
Runner on third, 1 out, and a 2-1 count here on Poppert. The pitch from Pachuta is ripped on the ground right to short, fielded by Hope Lestitian. That'll be an RBI ground out as Spack crosses home, and it's 6-0 Steinert here in the first.
Yeah, they weren't going to mess around with playing the infield in and try to cut off the run. They figured, let's get out of this inning the best way we can. Yeah.
7, Lindsay Swizak.
Here's Lindsay Swizak now, comes in second on the team in batting average at .444. Kind of your prototypical slap hitter. All 41 of her career hits are singles, and now all 42 of her career hits are singles, and Steinert's going to have batted around here in the first. It's Mia Pope, who started this whole thing with a homer, her first of her 4-year career.
That's amazing. That's been taking 4 years for her to get a home
For
run.
the Spartans,
That is.
Although, well, she isn't, like we said, she's not a power hitter, so maybe it's more amazing that she hit a home run.
I think she's just one of those players that is just so fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. I love to watch her field. I mean,
Yeah.
She drills this one towards deep left, and it's off the wall,
off the
but
wall.
foul. She's starting to feel the power now.
jeez. Lots of Wheaties for breakfast.
Jen Melker in the third base coach's box is just kind of walking around smiling like, where has this been the last 4 years?
She's worried they're going to come in with steroid testing here.
0-1 pitch to Pope. Down low, 1-1.
Great block behind the plate there.
Yeah, and you got to like that. You're down 6-0, but you're still trying to play hard and do what's right.
Yeah.
It's Madison Spiteri, the backstop for Lawrence. Pachuda's 1-1. Hit well towards left center field. Leonardo can't get it, and that's off the wall. Swyzak's going to pull into third. Pope's up to second. She's halfway to the cycle in the first inning and just missed her second career home run by a couple of feet.
What is happening?
Well, what's happening now is that my scoreboard is all messed up. And it did not take long for Steinert to do that.
See, that's why you got to get a homemade book like me, pal. You can do what you want with it.
And now what I have to do is I got to kind of pen in the double up in the little corner in the first inning spot.
I see.
Jeff Shatton's back out to the circle, and it looks like he's going to make a move, going to bring on Bailey Schaefer. So rough outing for Amelia Pachuda here in the Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals. Can't make it out of the first. She's allowed 6 runs and still has 2 in scoring position that if they score would be charged to her line. Bailey Schaefer will get her warm-up tosses in. We'll step aside back after this on WBCB.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Just straight change.
Bailey Schaefer, the only change for the Cardinals as she goes into the circle. Amelia Pachuda just 2/3 of an inning. First batter she faces is Ellie Miller, who takes upstairs. It's 1-0. Well, for Schaefer this season, in her junior year, a 4.27 ERA in 101 2/3 innings. She's given up 62 earned runs, struck out 45, and walked 44.
I'm surprised he didn't try to make a move to keep her bat in the lineup, even though she struggled pitching. I mean, you still want her hitting. I mean, I guess you can re-enter her. But if you re-enter her to hit, then that means Schaefer's out, right?
Miller lines it to left. Leonardo puts it away, and the inning is finally over. But we'll see what happens when the Cardinals lineup comes back around to Pachuda and now Bailey Schaefer's spot. But for now, we'll head to the top of the second. It's Steinert 6, Lawrence nothing here in the Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals.
Summer starts here at Team Toyota. Whether you're road tripping in the all-new RAV4, sprinting through your sports schedule in the Sienna, or hitting the farmer's market with friends in a Camry, Team Toyota has a huge selection of new and certified Toyota models, hybrid, electric, or gas. We've got the right option for your drive. Plus, our award-winning service centers will keep you on the road all summer long. Team Toyota, ready for wherever summer takes you. Stop in today or visit teamtoyota.net.
Now open in Hamilton, DiLorenzo's The Berg at 147 Sloan Avenue. You can try their tomato pies, including their mustard pie or clam pie. Since 1938, the tradition of Chambersburg's iconic tomato pie back in Hamilton at DiLorenzo's The Berg, 147 Sloan Avenue. Today's game is brought to you as a public service by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, a chance to stand with your community and show that nobody struggles alone. For more information, you can visit mercercountyprosecutor.com. And there's over 1,400 tariff-free cars ready to go at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. Hyundai Konas, Palisades, Tucsons, Santa Fe's, and Elantras, all priced for immediate sale. Nobody has the selection or special pricing that Hyundai of Trenton has. Again, you could visit them at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township.
Are you a mustard pie man, Jordan?
I've never had it, and I do not intend to.
Well, now, don't speak too quickly. I said the same thing. My friend said, I'm getting a mustard pie, and I laughed at him, and I ridiculed him, and he said, don't make fun of me until you take a slice. And I took a slice, and I quite enjoyed it. It sounds bad, but it is good.
Maybe I'll have to put it on the list.
Okay, but here's what I will say. I can't eat a whole mustard pie. Like, I can't eat like 4 slices. I can have like a slice or 2 of it. Then you got to go back to pepperoni or mushroom or something.
I do think that I will probably be sticking to just pizza or tomato pie. As Gabby Yaros takes down and in, it's a ball and a strike, but you've convinced me to at least consider it.
That's all you can do, pal. Just try it. Get a little charisma in your life, will you?
1-1 cut on and missed, 1 and 2. Well, that's why I go to you, Fish. I go to you for the charisma.
For the charisma. Here today with the charismatic Rich Fisher.
Emergency hack that time from Yaros, who's getting the start in right field this afternoon.
I like when the sun is out. It was getting cold with that wind blowing. Wah.
1-2 is down low. Well, to warm you up after the game, we can get you a nice, warm, toasty mustard pie.
Ah. Won't that be nice? No, we splurged for dinner tonight. There's a food truck right by our house. Barb went over and got some lobster rolls that we're going to heat up when we get home.
The ever exquisite Rich Fisher.
The exquisite, yes.
Fine dining. He's going to raise his pinky and everything.
Bougie.
Right down the chute for a called strike 3. Strikeout number 299 for Ellie Miller in her career. She sets down Gabby Yaros to begin the second, and here comes Danielle Navias.
Right, when you're going for one of those milestones, 200, 300, are you aware of it?
Yeah.
Are you?
I was aware of it every time, yep.
So the ones that tell us they're not aware of it, they're just lying.
I remember there was one game, we were playing Robbinsville, and I think I was going for 400 that game. First 4 batters faced, I was 4 away, first 4 batters faced were strikeouts. And I was like, all right. And I think after that I only had like 4 or 5 more the rest of the game, but...
Only 4 or 5 more? So you only ended up with 9?
Yeah, it wasn't a double-digit day. No, but I definitely knew every time going for those numbers.
Yeah.
Well, according as
there it is, right?
Well, we thought that was actually number 300, but we've actually just received word via the Steinert softball Twitter page, or X page, I guess, rather. NJ.com has eluded us once again, Fish. Ellie Miller actually picked up her 300th strikeout on Tuesday. Somebody's got to tell them over at NJ.com.
Well, it's not their fault. It's the coaches are the ones that put the information in. I mean, it's impossible for them to, keep tabs on this. These coaches have to do a better job of being accurate.
We apologize for the confusion. So we congratulate Ellie Miller on reaching 300 strikeouts, whether it be today, Tuesday, and she's just reached 5 here in this game as she strikes out the side in inning number 2, makes quick work of the bottom of the Cardinals order. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Before we move on, let me just say, I'm not saying that Jen Melker is doing it wrong. Sometimes it's the opposing coach that puts in strikeouts for the other team, and they get it wrong. So it's a team effort. Okay, go ahead, break.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's SawFuneralHomes.com. Saw Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everybody to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. You visit hamiltonnj.com/health to learn more. Bottom of the second here in the Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals. Steinert on top 6-0. They sent 11 players to the plate in the top or the bottom of the first. And now it'll be Bianca Walsh set to lead it off against Bailey Schaefer, who comes out of the bullpen today. Is able to retire Ellie Miller to end the first inning. And she delivers low and outside here to Walsh. It's 1-0.
So I have a question for Riley. Now, Riley, I know you would have, if you'd have gone to public school, you would have come here to Steinert.
Yes.
And I know, I'm not going to ask you if you wish that you did come here, because I know that ball's crushed. No.
Right to Telichka, however.
I know that you would never trade your experience at Notre Dame no matter what. You've told me that before. But when you watch Steinert win those state titles when you were still playing, did you have a little bit of mixed emotions? Like, I want them to do it, but man, I could have been a part of that. Or how did you feel watching that play out?
I'm sure there were moments of a little bit of mixed emotion, but like you said, I would never trade my time at Notre Dame, and I love seeing what they've done the past few years. I always was rooting for them in states. I was very excited for them. Love watching their success. So, and I mean, in our state bracket at Notre Dame, we had some of the best competition in the state. Not to say anything about their state bracket, but I did love getting to play those other private schools.
Oh,
so that alone was just a great experience in states to get to play, you know, more girls that I've played travel with, and some of those other teams. It's just very different brackets. So, no, but nothing but happy for them.
Were you friends with some of the seniors and juniors that were on Steinert, that won these state titles? Like from growing up?
Yeah, there were a few girls on the team that I either knew or was friends with,
Okay.
One specifically was Izzy Benassi. We grew up playing together like my whole life, so I loved seeing her do well, especially doing well now in college. I'm just so happy for her.
Is she doing well? Where is she at now?
She's at Monmouth now.
Monmouth, okay.
Yes.
Boy, I remember how disheartening was that for her when she got hurt in that first inning of the state game.
I know.
And then that's when Katie came in, and what a baptism under fire for Katie Simonka. She came through.
Yeah.
1-1 here to Castellano, is ripped into left field, and that's another base hit for Castellano, her second single of the day. You know, Riley, this seems like the perfect time to get to your numbers all time against Steinert, because we promised you yesterday on the Steinert Hamilton West baseball call that we would do some digging and pull up your official numbers against the Spartans for your career. You actually did very well against them. 5-2 with a 3.13 ERA and 69 strikeouts. But as an upperclassman, so in your junior and senior seasons, 3-0, an ERA of 0.66 and 28 Ks.
Yeah.
They handled this lineup pretty well.
A lot of that ERA came in one game.
In one game, yep.
Well, that one's going to two-hop the wall off the bat of Maddie Milton. They're going to wave the runner around in Olivia Whalen. She's going to score on a bit of an awkward slide. And Maddie Milton has her second double of the afternoon, and it's a football score of 7-0 Steinert.
Olivia Whelan having a big day as a courtesy runner. 2 runs scored.
For the Spartans, number 30, Aaliyah O'Neal.
And now the 4 and 5 hitters in this order are 4 for 4 with 2 doubles and 2 singles, 2 RBIs for Steinert. As Aaliyah O'Neal digs in, she swings at the first pitch, pops it up, foul territory, and the play is made by Ellie Hager for the second out. Seen Steinert elevate the ball a whole lot through the first inning and 2/3.
Yes, yeah, nothing on the ground, right. The only one on the ground was the ground out for that scored the run.
The batter now, Danica Spack. She singled and drove in 2 in the first inning, and this one gets away at the plate. And advancing up to third goes Maddie Milton.
Actually, that's not true. There were 2. There was a fielder's choice and a ground out. So, but you're right. Most of these hits have been of the line drive, fly ball variety. Steinert would like to cash in on this one too.
1-0 pitch, line to left center, and cash in they will.
They will.
Skips on a hop in front of Telichka. Spack's going for 2, and she got her foot in there.
Wow.
Drives in the run and is able to elude the tag of Danielle Navias at second base, and it's an 8-0 ball game.
Now batting for the Spartans, number
3 RBIs for Spack.
Victoria Hopper.
You said Spack was struggling coming into this game, right?
Yeah, she had been 2 for her last 22, but now each of her last 4 hits have come against the Cardinals. So maybe all she needs to see is the black and red, and that one's driven in the air to right center field, but able to run it down is Telichka in the alley to retire the side in the second. Steinert gets 2 more runs across home plate. They go on top 8-0 as we go to the third here in the Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community is Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They've got it all new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks and a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford here yesterday, here today, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year of business. The teachers of Hamilton Township Education Association would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all graduating seniors of our schools. We are very proud of you and wish you the best of luck in the future. 8-0 Steinert as we go to the third here in the Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals. Top of the order due up for Lawrence. It'll be Hope Lestitian, Grace Telichka, and Madison Spiteri digging in against Ellie Miller once again.
Lawrence just trying to get something going against Ellie Miller. Of course, you say that about a lot of teams.
Jen Melker's brought the infield in. The pitch is slapped up the middle again. So second time today that Lestitian has kind of beat the defensive alignment for her. And she's 2 for 2.
Yeah, interesting.
Now batting for the Cardinals.
Might have to start playing her back. Not saying that Brianka Walsh would have got to that at second, but remember in the first inning she just flipped one over Aaliyah O'Neal's head at third, and that ball, once it came off the bat that hot with the infield in, no chance.
I hope Lestitian is one of many Lestitians to have played at Lawrence. It's a great softball sisterhood, and hope is she's there, and they have another Lestitian on the roster.
1-0 pitch popped up and out of play. Yeah, Heather Lestitian is the other one right now. She's not getting the start today. She figures to be a part of this team for years to come.
But Yeah, there have been some great list additions.
1-1 to Telichka, and she dances out of the way. Grace Telichka went down on strikes her first time up. She thought she was getting a fastball. She put her front foot down about 2 seconds too early.
She's going to kill somebody with that changeup. They're going to just pull their back out, holding up on the swing and then starting again.
That's a called strike 3, so second time Telichka has gone down via the K. Either that or a hitter is going to be way out in front of it and is going to pull it towards us.
Notice I'm sitting down again.
Perhaps expecting a softball to come our way.
Nah, I'm just tired.
Well, here's Madison Spiteri, who reached via an error back in the first inning. She sees a breaking ball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, well, this third is starting off just like the first. Single strikeout. Lawrence would love to be able to get this runner around.
Fastball beaten into the ground to short. Mia Pope up with it and fires across in time.
So smooth. Just so smooth.
You feel like whenever the ball is hit to shortstop that you basically might as well turn around and walk back to the dugout.
Yeah.
Just so effortless.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now it's Ellie Hager. She struck out looking in the first, or struck out swinging rather. 8 home runs on the season for Hager. She takes low and inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes on the cleanup hitter. She's 21 extra base hits this season. Fouls that one away towards the parking lot.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun team to watch, I'll tell you. With the young hitters that they have. And, you know, and look, Amelia Pachuta had a really rough day today on the mound, but you know what? It's an experience for her. She got to experience state tournament pressure. You know, I mean, she even if it was just a small sample, yeah, she got to get her feet wet a little bit. That's got to help, don't you think, Ryan?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, outings like that happen. I know better than anybody. Like, they're going to happen. But for her, I just feel like this is definitely going to be such a great learning experience. She has so much time to keep developing and to keep doing great things with this young team. So I'm definitely looking forward to keep following them in the future.
Yeah, they're going to be fun.
This one's rolled foul.
And I mean, it can't hurt that this young team gets to play a team as good as Steinert 3 times. I mean, you're going to, they always say the best way to get better is to play the best competition, and that's what they're playing, and along with Robbinsville and Notre Dame and Allentown. And, you know, these young players are they're going to been through these wars when they come back next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another 1-2 to Hager. That's up and away. This Lawrence team, they led the CVC in scoring this year, averaged just under 9 runs per game. They've scored double-digit runs 10 times this season. That one's fly foul. And when they win, it's even better. They average just under 14 per game in their 12 wins. Their 10 losses, they score 3.2.
Yeah, they just got to get the pitching settled down a little bit. You're not gonna. The name of the game in softball is pitching and defense, no matter how much lumber you have. Well, actually, it's not lumber; it's aluminum.
And the pitching will come. That's going to settle over time. Pachuta didn't look flustered. She didn't look like she was down on herself, anything like that. I think she did a very good job, despite the circumstances, of staying settled in that situation.
Yeah, good point.
Well, speaking of pitching, that's now 7 strikeouts for Ellie Miller through 3. We're off to the bottom of the third. Steinert looking to build on their 8-0 lead in the Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals.
Hi, I'm Errol Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. Your complete local and national news 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. Just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half season ticket memberships, as well as multi-game packs are on sale now for the 2026 season. And now open in Hamilton, Di Lorenzo's The Burg at 147 Sloan Avenue. The highest quality pizza with warm, friendly service is what they do over there since 1938. The tradition of Chambersburg's iconic tomato pie. Back in Hamilton at Di Lorenzo's The Burg, 147 Sloan Avenue.
Number 7, Lindsay Swisek.
Alongside Rich Fisher and Riley Mahalik, I'm Jordan Hirsch. We go to the bottom of the third here in the Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals. 8-0 top-seeded Steinert Spartans over the 8-seed Lawrence Cardinals right now. And Lindsay Swisek will dig in against Bailey Schaefer. Start this half inning. It'll be 9-1-2 for Jen Melker's squad.
9 hits for the Spartans so far in this game. That's what I have. Do you have 9?
I have 9 as well. Good job, Fish.
Thanks, buddy.
We both know how to count. Let's go.
Yeah, but now once it gets to the double figures, that's when I get confused.
Grounded to first. Up with it, Hager. Easy play. It's the first time that, or second time rather, that Steinert has failed to get the leadoff player on.
Yeah, they're having a rough game.
Batting for the Spartans, number 9.
Well, here comes Mia Pope, who, with all the talking that we did in her first at-bat about how she's not a power hitter, well, she's got a home run and a double off the wall today.
Off the top of the wall.
She rips this one on the ground through the hole on the right side, wasting no time, and she's 3/4 of the way to the cycle with still the hardest one, or well, maybe in softball, probably the second hardest one to get in the triple.
Maybe she was going for the triple. She tried to pull it. Probably wanted to get it down that left field, right field line.
Here's Ellie Miller. She walked and lined out to left in the first. Runner goes and no chance. Mia Pope swipes second, and that's her team leading 16th stolen base of the year. One-0 pitch rocketed to shortstop. Up with it, Lastician, and she's been very sure-handed over there.
Yep.
6-3 on the ground out. Pope goes to third, 2 down. Here comes Bianca Walsh.
You know, another thing, you have Schaefer. You know, she's pitching in a state game. If she can just, you know, have a scoreless inning here. At this point, when you're Lawrence, you're just looking for little things to build on and to carry over into next season. And if Schaefer can kind of settle down and get a few good innings in, I think that would have a good effect on her.
Yeah, because just like we talked about last inning, right? You know the offense is going to be there. You know that's going to carry over for this group for the next few years.
Right.
It's can the pitching be good enough to where the offense scoring all those runs means a lot.
Well, and a lot of that has to do with how hard you work. Right, Rye? I mean,
yes, yep.
You know, you gotta get coaching, you gotta go to clinics and all that stuff. How much did you put into it, Rye?
A lot. It all goes in behind the scenes. I mean, what happens on the field, that's just a product of what you put in on the outside of it. So it's a lot. It takes a lot of work, but I mean, I think it's worth it.
Yeah. Most of the great ones do.
But yeah, absolutely. If you're Lawrence and you're able to see the pitching, just be able to build on the little things.
Oh, in and out of the glove that time of Hager at first, and that's an error that's going to allow another run to score. So it's 9-0.
You feel for Schaefer on that because there it was. She had a scoreless inning, and now she doesn't. It's not her fault.
Now batting
it's still
for
a
the
run.
Spartans, number 8, Francesca Castellano.
That brings Francesca Castellano to the dish. She's 2 for 2 with an RBI. First pitch bounces in. Nice job by Spiteri to keep it close.
She's 2 for 2 with an RBI, and her courtesy runner, Olivia Whalen, is 2 runs scored.
Up and away, 2 balls and no strikes. Castellano, now in her last 7 games against Lawrence, is 12 for 24 with 7 RBIs.
In her last how many games?
7 against Lawrence.
Okay. Counting this one.
She drills this one to center. Telichka back, it's overhead, and it's off the wall. Racing around third base is Walsh. She's going to score without a play. The ball kind of rolls into foul territory, and it's a double for Castellano. She's 3 for 3, and the lead is 10 for Steinert.
Well, now she's 13 for 25.
Courtesy running for the catcher, number 88, Olivia Whalen.
Olivia Whalen will head out to second as a courtesy runner. Castellano's got a hit in every inning.
Number 99, Maddie Milton.
Steinert now outscoring their opponents 59-0 in their last 6 Central Jersey Group 3 games. Milton swings at the first pitch, rips it to right, that's down, and you can make that 60-0 as the ball eludes Yaros in right. Milton will hold it first, and it's 11-0 Steinert.
3 for 3 for the freshman with 2 RBIs. Everybody's getting in on the fun.
For the Spartans, number 30, Aaliyah O'Neill.
This is just a,
Go ahead.
this is just a Steinert team that just looks like they just have so much fun with each other, and I feel like that's always been the case with them. They just always bring energy, always are celebrating each other, small wins, big wins. They just look like they're having the best time with each other.
Yeah, and that can go a long way, can it? And
Absolutely.
being good on the field.
They've now outscored their last 2 opponents 31-0. It's 31 unanswered runs from Steinert since the CVC championship game, and back in there with a dive at first is Maddie Milton. 31 straight runs over the course of 7 innings. Actually 6 innings, they didn't even bat in the bottom of the 4th.
Right.
In the first game of this tournament. That's over on the inside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike, the count on Aaliyah O'Neill, who's 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. The 2-1 is off the end of the bat, rolled to short. Lestitian's been busy, and she spikes the throw, but I don't think it would have mattered. O'Neill was hustling up the line, and she beats out an infield single.
All right.
Now batting for the Spartans,
Now
number
12
00,
hits on the day
Danica
for Steinert.
Spack.
And Danica Spack has 2 of them. She's got a single, a double, and 3 RBIs.
It's kind of funny. The girl that hasn't swung the bat yet leads the team in runs scored today with with Whalen scoring 3 runs as a courtesy runner.
Gabby Yaros puts that one away on a routine fly ball to right, but Steinert gets 3 more in the inning. They're on top 11-0 as we go to the 4th on WBCB.
Summer starts here at Team Toyota. Whether you're road tripping in the all-new RAV4, sprinting through your sports schedule in the Sienna, or hitting the farmer's market with friends in a Camry, Team Toyota has a huge selection of new and certified Toyota models, hybrid, electric, or gas. We've got the right option for your drive. Plus, our award-winning service centers will keep you on the road all summer long. Team Toyota, ready for wherever summer takes you. Stop in today or visit teamtoyota.net.
$14.90 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Today's game is brought to you as a public service by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, a chance to stand with your community and show that nobody struggles alone. You can learn more about programs and services at mercercountyprosecutor.com. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everybody to stay up to date on recommended vaccines, whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, COVID-19 vaccine, or pneumonia shot. Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. We go to the top of the fourth in an 11-0 ball game. Steinert in front of Lawrence in the Central Jersey Group 3 quarterfinals. Amelia Pachuta will re-enter and lead it off here in the fourth inning for Jeff Shatton's squad. Cardinals got an opportunity in the top of the first, loaded up the bases with 2 outs, couldn't get a run home. And since then, Steinert has put the pedal to the metal. Well, this one's gonna fall in the Bermuda Triangle. It's a base hit for Pachuta. She's now reached base safely twice.
All right.
She ups her .548 batting average.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 6.
Right, was Coach Shatton at Notre Dame when you were there?
He was.
Was he?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys have a history.
Yes, we do. He was with JV when I was there, but he was always helping with varsity, and we just always loved having him around.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, he's been around. Coach West Windsor, West Windsor South?
Yes.
Before he came to you guys? Yeah.
Zoe Hartman falls behind 0-1.
Seems to be a nice fellow.
Yeah, absolutely is. Always kept it fun, kept it light.
He's done a great job with this program, too, in the first year. 12-10. It's just their second season over 500 since 2012.
Yeah. Taking over. Dana Williams did a good job of starting to build this program back up, and then she stepped away last year. Dana's a very busy mother, so she can't be coaching 2 sports.
This one's up the middle, fielded by Walsh. What a flip with the glove, and it's in time to get Pachuta at second base. A little spinorama that time from Bianca Walsh for the first out.
And that's, we say it all the time. The Steinert hits so much and has great pitching, but their defense is as good as you're going to find anywhere.
Heather Lestitian is going to pinch hit now for Gabby Yaros.
Bianca Walsh is another one of those players who I feel like I've just gotten to watch grow up, and it's been the coolest thing. I remember when we were back at our Hamilton Hurricanes days together, she was always around, always looking up to the older girls, and she's just I feel like she's such a spark, such a firecracker, and she brings so much to the table.
Yeah, she's kind of, the way Melker describes her is she's a spark and a firecracker, just like you said, without bringing attention to herself, though.
Right.
She just has a way of doing it. And her dad, obviously, he was a Hurricanes coach and was the Nottingham head coach for a lot of years.
That's right.
Irish Mike Walsh.
Right down the chute for a called strike 3, so quick work made of Heather Lestitian. She goes down looking for out number 2. Yeah, Bianca Walsh, of course, part of the 3 seniors at the top of the order they've got their quest to make it 4 straight state titles across their 4 years here in high school. Bailey Schaefer swinging it here for Danielle Navias. The 1-0 to Schaefer is fouled back over the screen.
Yeah, it's pretty good when the top 3 of your lineup are going D1, D1, and College of New Jersey, a good D3. That's this is a trio. They are leaving a legacy here at Steinert. One of the great legacies in school history, I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, right up there with some of those legendary soccer teams and baseball teams back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. And these girls are, they're just unbelievable. And if I'm allowed to promote myself, I have a story on the 3 of them coming out in the next Hamilton Post on their legacy and their relationship and everything like that.
3-2 to Schaefer is fouled away. Fish, I'm going to click on that story 20,000 times.
Well, I hope you can. The guy never posted the stories that were up this past month. So I don't know what the heck's going on.
Well, I'll find those too, and I'll click on those tens of thousands of times too.
Maybe you could send an email in saying, I'm just a reader wanting to know when I can see these stories.
I mean, that is what I always think about is, oh man, I can't wait for the next Rich Fisher article. I go to sleep thinking about it, I wake up thinking about it, and when it finally drops, it's like a kid on Christmas.
I think you go to sleep thinking about how much you can bullshit me.
One's line to center field, and the catch is made by Danica Spack to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 11-0.
I didn't mean to say that on the air. It's just
back after this.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Warn you. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community is Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They've got it all new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks and a great variety of EV vehicles. Haldeman Ford here today, here yesterday, here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. And the teachers of the Hamilton Township Education Association would like to take this opportunity to congratulate all graduating seniors of our schools. We're very proud of you, and we wish you the best of luck in the future.
How does this work, right? 4 runs and the game is over, right? It's a 15-run rule for 4 innings?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
Yeah, 15 runs for 4, and if Steinert can't get there,
right,
it's 10 runs after the 5th, so they would have an opportunity to close it out in the top of the 5th as Poppert takes down low.
Yeah, I know the 10-run rule. I haven't seen the 15-run rule much, that's why I'm a little sketchy on it.
Well, Steinert's trying to do it right now in back-to-back games after they beat Pemberton 20-0 in 4 innings on Tuesday afternoon.
The thing is, Steinert's not going to get full of themselves after this. They know these games just get tougher and tougher as the tournament goes on.
Yeah, they'll get either Coltsneck or Ewing on Tuesday, right back here at White House Rupert Field. We'll have the call for you. We'll have the call for you tomorrow over at Lawrence as well in baseball quarterfinals. Steinert baseball taking on the Cardinals.
It's a shame that regular season game, Steinert and St. John Vianney got rained out. I'd like to see how Steinert could handle themselves against Vianney, which is just a machine this year. 26-0.
Wow.
Yeah. And Riley, your old buddy, pitching foe, Maddie McDougal, she had back surgery in December. She had 2 herniated discs in her back.
Jeez.
And she's hitting like 6-something. And she's just out of her mind on the mound. It's just unbelievable.
That's insane.
It is.
Now batting for the Spartans, number
The leadoff walk to Poppert to begin the 4th inning. Steinert's, they've held their own against top 10 teams over the years. This season, they took down Donovan Catholic on the road.
Well, this is, if I'm Steinert, I'm a little miffed because in the top 20 in NJ.com, it's Vianney, Mount St. Dominic, and Donovan Catholic, and then Steinert. And Steinert has beaten Donovan Catholic and Mount St. Dominic. How are you not ahead of these two teams that you beat? All right, granted, they have 4 losses and the other 2 teams have 2, but still. I mean, I don't really think Steinert cares about that too much. They just, long as they're number 1 and Group 3 at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3-time reigning Group 3 champions. They've been in the Central Jersey Group 3 finals in each of the last 10 years, winning 7 of them, including 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Some of those rankings were always a little bit of a mystery to me, too.
Yeah.
That one's down and away to Swyzak. It's 2-1.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't think Cedar Grove is under 500 this year. They're the other public school team. They won their 3rd straight state title last year in Group 1.
Wow.
And so these are the only, Cedar Grove and Steinert are the only 2 public school teams ever win 3. And I don't think, looking at Cedar Grove, that they're going to challenge for a 4th. So Steinert could really, really get into some rarefied air if they could just keep this train rolling.
I know Cedar Grove had a very talented group of seniors last year, a couple of them that I got to play travel with, so.
Yeah, but when you have a big group and then you have a big fallout, that hurts.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing that's never happened with Steinert. They've just recycled. I mean, you know, the constant has been the 3 seniors this year, but they've been, you know, they lose a couple good players, they got another couple good players to take their place, and it just goes on and on. It's like there's never any slippage.
No.
Yeah, going forward, if you look forward to next year for Steinert, their senior class, it's going to include players like Francesca Castellano, Aaliyah O'Neill, Victoria Poppert's still around. She's going to be a junior. Lindsay Swyzak, who just drew a walk, same deal. It's been a great feeder system here at Steinert for sure.
Yes, it has.
Yes.
Well, now it's Mia Pope, who's a triple away from a cycle. She's homered, doubled both of those in the 1st inning, and then singled back in the 3rd.
It's amazing, though, that a feeder system can make one team.
She's bunting here. She's not going to get a triple that way, but she's going to beat out an infield single. And Mia Pope is 4 for 4.
You know, one team is a 3-time state champion, and the other 2 schools have to be a co-ed team. I mean, that just seems strange to me.
Well, now it's Ellie Miller. She homered in the 1st round. A home run here would end this game. Bases loaded, nobody out, and Miller takes the ball up high. Ellie Miller today is 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out.
And she lined out to the left.
Yeah, and the line out to left, that's correct.
That's because your scorebook screwed up because of that.
Yeah, it's written, it's so small font for me. I completely glossed over it. But see, Fish, that's why you're here.
That's why I'm here, buddy. I got your back.
2-0 from Schaefer is upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes. She's already walked 2 in the inning. Got to believe that Ellie Miller is going to get the red light here, especially with the bases loaded.
Yeah.
Her team already up 11.
You never know. You might let her turn her loose.
Well, she takes it down low. It's ball 4. It forces in another run. 3rd free pass of the frame. Everybody moves up a base, and it's a 12-0 Steinert lead. And now it's Bianca Walsh, and a ball in the gap could end this one.
One thing I don't want to overlook is that bump from Mia Pope. She very easily could have went in there, swing for the fences, or trying to get that triple for that cycle, but she did what she needed to do for the team. Very selfless move, and I think that just goes to show the kind of player that she is.
Absolutely, yep. Yeah, as good as they all are individually, they're all team-first players.
Yes.
I mean, look at Ellie Miller. I mean, you know, right? She could have pitched for most other teams in the conference. as a starter, but she was willing to sit behind Samanka and wait her turn and, play the outfield. And it's that kind of selflessness that really makes a good atmosphere, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what builds culture, and I think that culture can very easily be, a buzzword. It's just something that gets thrown around, but I think that truly is what it comes down to when you have a bunch of selfless players on the team that put the team first and not themselves. That's when it becomes something real.
Yeah. I mean, you need talent, but you do need the other stuff too, the intangibles.
Right.
Yeah, culture here, of course, is as good as it is anywhere else around the state. 2-1 from Schaefer on the ground through into right center field. It's going to roll for a while. This could be it. Getting the wave is Eckel, but now a stop sign goes up at the last minute. So it's 14-0 Steinert. Bianca Walsh has herself a 2 RBI double. Steinert now on top by a pair of touchdowns. And it'll be up to Francesca Castellano, a chance for her to end it. She's already 3 for 3 with a hit in every inning. Castellano, a double, 2 singles, 2 runs batted in. She rolls it foul.
As you mentioned, 13 for 25 against Lawrence in our last 7 games, counting this one. I think I'll stand up now.
Now we're potentially 1 batter away from finishing this one off. Fish is going to get the blood flowing.
Yeah, let me see what's going on.
0-1 from Schaefer's side. Well, to recap, Fish, it's been an offensive clinic for Steinert.
Yeah.
On top 14-0.
I mean, Lawrence had a chance. They had bases loaded, 2 outs in the first inning, but Ellie Miller got a ground out to get out of that, and it's just been all Steinert from here on in. But again, as we've been saying, this was a good year for Lawrence. It was some good learning experiences for the Cardinals. They got to play Steinert 3 times this year, and that's a team that you can learn from, and they've got some great young players. So, we send our kudos out to Lawrence in the season that they did have.
That one is off the umpire. Now coming for the plate is Eckel. She will score the winning run. And 15-0 will be your final as the Steinert Spartans once again move on to the Central Jersey Group 3 semifinals. Either Ewing or Colts Neck will await. If it is Colts Neck, that would be a rematch of last year's CJG3 championship game. And we'll have that one for you on Tuesday afternoon here from White House Rupert Field. Steinert gets another Mercy Rule win, winning this one 15-0 over Lawrence here in the quarterfinals. Our player of the game today, our Di Lorenzo's the Berg player of the game, it's going to be Mia Pope. As she goes 4 for 4, a pair of singles, a double, and a home run. You could find that interview shortly following the conclusion of this broadcast on our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube Shorts page. A broadcast that was brought to you by the Capital Health System, Team Toyota, the Revere Restaurant, the New Jersey Education Association, Kessel Dermatology, Saul Funeral Homes, the Trenton Thunder, Di Lorenzo's the Berg, now open in Hamilton, the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Hyundai of Trenton, the Hamilton Township Division of Health, Haldeman Ford, the Hamilton Township Education Association, and the Trentonian. Steinert wins big, 15-0 over the Cardinals. The top seed moves on to the Central Jersey Group 3 semifinals once again. And now one final time for the entire crew. For my 2 broadcast partners, Rich Fisher and Riley Mahalik, for Brianne O'Neill engineering today's stream, and Nick Gallagher on the camera. My name's Jordan Hirsch, saying thank you for watching and have a great night, everybody.